The 5 most important Honda Civics ever. Love it or hate it, the Honda Civic has been a popular choice for the masses since the 1970s. So to honor one of the internet's most talked about cars, here are the 5 most important Honda Civics ever made. First generation. The first Honda Civic was released in 1972 and featured a transverse engine to maximize interior space. It quickly gained respect for its reliability, fuel economy, and good value, leading to Honda reconsidering its proposal to end all car production to concentrate on motorbikes. One of the Civic's highlights was its advanced compound vortex controlled combustion engine, or CVCC for short, that produced remarkable fuel economy when petrol prices were soaring. This engine worked using an auxiliary inlet valve to provide a rich air-fuel mixture near the spark plug. With the rest of the mixture staying lean in the cylinder, combustion could be more efficient and cleaner. This method meant that the Civic could pass emissions tests without a catalytic converter, saving costs on the overall package. Using a 1.2-litre 4-cylinder powertrain, the Civic quickly became a hit and allowed Honda to extend the platform in 1976, creating the Civic-based Accord. Third generation JDM Spec SI. The introduction of the Civic Si in Japan in 1984 showed Honda's intent to enter the hot hatch market. Underneath the new bonnet bulge sat a 1.6-litre double overhead cam 16-valve inline-4 with 122 horsepower, a strong figure when most cars in the Si's class were struggling to make 100 horsepower. Thanks to its power and compact dimensions, the Si was able to hit 60 miles an hour in 8.9 seconds ahead of its 122 mile an hour top speed. EK9 Civic Type R. Using the EK4 Civic SIR as its base, Honda decided to tune the car until it met the company's own standards for a performance hatch. After some fettling, the EK chassis acquired the Type R badge in 1997 and was known as the mighty EK9. Continuing Honda's talent for producing innovative engines, the hand-ported B16B engine of the EK9 had one of the highest specific outputs of the time, with 182 horsepower from just 1.6 litres of displacement. Sharing many components with a DC2 Integra Type R, the EK9 utilized its minimal 1,090 kilogram curb weight to become one of the all-time greatest hot hatches. With VTEC kicking in at 6,000 RPM, plus a helical limited slip differential and a close ratio gearbox, the original Civic Type R provided the perfect performance platform for JDM lovers of the late 90s. FD2 Civic Type R. The JDM Spec FD2 Type R is one of the most revered Hondas in recent times, featuring a limited slip differential, 6-speed close ratio gearbox, 225 horsepower, an 8,600 RPM rev limit, and a 0 to 60 mile an hour time of 5.9 seconds. Thanks to a fully independent rear end and a rigid chassis, handling was impressive and stable at speed, and with 4 doors and a big boot, practicality was another big bonus. But undoubtedly one of the biggest reasons why the FD2 is so important is the fact that it's the last car to use Honda's infamous K20A engine and natural aspiration before turbocharging hit the scene with the next important car in the lineup, the FK2 Type R. The FK2 Type R has already cemented itself as a modern-day front-wheel drive hero, bringing turbocharging to a car that had used natural aspiration since the start. From 2 litres, VTEC down low in the rev range, and a turbo that takes care of the rest, the car now makes 306 bhp, bringing it well within punching distance of the Focus RS and Golf R. Sticking with front-wheel drive, Honda used the combination of a mechanical limited slip differential and torque steer-killing dual-axis strut front suspension to tame the powertrain, making for one of the most capable and entertaining hyperhatches on the market. With a production run spanning 45 years, Honda has managed to imprint Japan's Golf into the hearts of many petrolheads over the years. Honda fanboys may get abuse about VTEC and the classic lawnmower engine jokes, but the Civic has given people an inexpensive, reliable and economic performance car that has seen it become an integral part of the hatchback and hot hatch landscape. And with the initial reviews of the latest generation Civic being overwhelmingly positive, it seems that Honda has yet again produced another capable string to its Civic family bow.